Once we heard that, we were a little jovial to know that we could defend people, that one day we could stop any bad man or woman from trying to injure families. Once we nodded at each other and put away our fate within the agency, that's when our lives really took a turn that would soon become a typical everyday life situation. That it would become part of us and alter our lives forever. That would no longer be these ordinary boys doing what little boys do, but part of something superior and grander beyond our little ingenuities, and adventures that would soon befall us in the future. We just didn't know it yet, too young to comprehend and too oblivious to care. We would one day grasp fully of what it means to be a real spy, fluctuating not just us, but the world around us and our perspective of life itself. This is gonna be so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be like a superhero. We would start our day generally, like how we used to if we had to go to school. But we would have to train instead. The only alteration was school would start around 8 in the morning, meaning we'd have to wake up around 7. However, our training commenced at 5. But it wasn't just days that we'd have to wake up at this hour, but weekends too. Our dad, who we call our master now as well, would endlessly tell us we had an imminent duty that must be taken earnestly, as if we were adults, that our training was valuable and imperative to the point that it would require all our time and strength, that it would one day save our lives from opposing dangers ahead of and near our future, that we would be the fate of our own destiny, and before, if anything were to happen to us, that the people will rely on us to be there.
Huh?
Honestly, we had no gist of what he was talking about. We were so still new to this, and I think some days he forgets we were only 5. It was only 2 years ago or so when we learned our ABCs. Never mind what he was lecturing about. But we would nod as if we understood, though, however, when his back was turned, we'd look at each other like we heard something from another language, though we shrugged it off anyway.
You get it? Not really, but alright.